What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to give my prediction for Game Week 14 in the Premier League. This is a midweek one, so I'm hoping I will get it out in time. Starting off at Portman Road at Ipswich Town against Crystal Palace. Both of these sides have only won one game this season, and both of their wins were against Tottenham. Palace did dominate Newcastle and were very unlucky to only get a point. Ipswich did well against Nottingham Forest, but couldn't get anything. Didn't really deserve to win or get a point, if I'm honest. They were second best. But at Portman Road, I'm backing Town to get something. Won 2-1 to the Tractor Boys. They are both level on points as well, so a win for Ipswich would take them above Palace. I just feel like Ipswich have to take advantage in this sort of situation. You know, Palace are a good team. Eze is now back as well, which is obviously very dangerous, but he probably won't be fully fit. Is he going to be ready to play 2 games in such quick succession given his injury? I don't know. Leicester City against West Ham United. Leicester, who have just got a new manager. West Ham, who should be desperately looking for a new manager. It's 16th against 14th. I think it's going to be a close game. I've gone with the 2-2 draw. Leicester defensively are too open, so West Ham, with the amount of attacking quality they've got, should be able to get a couple goals there. But Leicester also have good attacking quality of their own, and I think under an actual attacking manager now, with Ruud van Nistelrooy, they should be able to get more out of them. Next up, another game in the relegation clash. All of these first 3 games are between sides that are fighting at the bottom end of the table. It's Everton against Wolves, 15th against 18th. Everton kind of need to win because their coming fixtures are very difficult. Wolves were on a good run before being beaten by Bournemouth, and I do think they taste defeat again here. I have gone 2 on Everton. I don't really know why. I mean, Everton don't score a lot of goals, but Wolves are really bad at the back. They've got so many issues back there. I know a lot of players have been injured, but they also just make too many mistakes, like they showed against Bournemouth. I know that Broja and Chamiti are coming back for Everton. Don't think they'll be ready to play, but who knows? I mean, Njai and Cunha are going to be the 2 men to keep an eye out for in this game, because they're the 2 that will get 3 points for their teams. I'm expecting a big response from Jarrad Branthwaite as well. He was horrible at Man United, but he is, on his day, one of the best defenders in the league without question, and I'm expecting him to bounce back. Hopefully we see Jacob right next to him though, not Tarkowski. And then Manchester City against Nottingham Forest. Manchester City really struggling, haven't won in so long now. Nottingham Forest, who have only lost 1 game on the road, against Arsenal. If City are going to win the title, they need to win this. I don't think they do. I've gone with a 1-1 draw. I would have predicted a Nottingham Forest win, but Man City do have their attacking players coming back. Doku looked really good against Liverpool. Savinho was back as well. Kevin De Bruyne came on. They will be a lot more potent up there, but their midfield still has so many issues. In transitions, they will get destroyed. Forest game plan will be sit deep, contain the pressure. Milenkovic midfield with Haaland. And let's hit them on the counter with players like Hudson-Odoi, Elanga, Gibbs-White, Elliot Anderson. You know, it'll be a really entertaining game, I think. Newcastle United against Liverpool. You might have seen the title. I'll get onto the result in a second, but Newcastle this season have got most of their points from games where you maybe don't expect them to win. They beat Arsenal and looked very comfortable. Against Man City they got a point, but they were by far the better team. Against Tottenham, got the 3 points. Even against Chelsea they could have easily got a point and were a bit unlucky not to. I think they win this. I've gone 1-0. They've obviously had a day extra rest from Liverpool. And like I said, just better against the better teams. Liverpool will have to drop points at some point, do you know what I mean? And this is a very difficult game away at St James's Park. Obviously, Newcastle haven't beaten Liverpool in so many years now. It's been almost a decade, but I think this is where it ends. Obviously, for this to happen, some of the Geordie lads are going to have to step up a lot more. Someone like Anthony Gordon, who has been really poor this season by his standards, needs to be better. Southampton against Chelsea, I've gone 4-1 Chelsea. I think this should be a really comfortable win. Not just because I think Southampton are the worst team in the league, but because Chelsea have the luxury of being able to rotate quite a few players because of how big their squad is. In these sorts of periods where there are a lot of games, Southampton can't really afford to rotate too much because they don't have a lot of quality outside of their main team. Chelsea, they could easily bring in someone like Nkunku or even Renato Vega. Malo Gusto didn't play last game, Mikhailo Mudryk. They've got so many options. I do expect Cole Palmer to probably be given a rest here, just because he played a few days ago. There's no point in risking him in this game when they've got Tottenham coming up on the weekend as well. Chelsea have been really good. Going forward, they've been excellent. You know, Caicedo has been a revelation. Arsenal, Manchester United, a big game. You know, Ruben Amorim, unbeaten so far as Man United boss, hasn't really been tested against a tough opponent. Now he will be. Going to the Emirates as well, a tough place to go. But I think Arsenal will win. I've won 3-1 to the Gunners. They look unstoppable right now in the current form they're in. With most of their players back fit, they are the best team in the league in my opinion. I just love watching them. The way they play football is just beautiful. And although Manchester United did destroy Everton a couple of days ago, they weren't too dominant in terms of the performance. They were good, they were the better team, but it wasn't a 4-0 game. They're going to need Diallo to have another stormer like he did, man. He is so good. Aston Villa against Brentford. Villa are on a horrible run of form, and they haven't won in so long. They're like on a Man City run of form, but not many people are talking about it. I believe they're 8 games winless in all competitions. Brentford have only got 1 point away from home so far this season, and I think they'll stay on 1 point on the road. I've gone 3-1 Villa. They have to win this. If they don't win this, I don't want to say questioning the Arsenal Unai because he's done brilliant work since going there, but maybe I did overestimate him. I expected them to be right back in the top 4 because I thought their squad was better. I know obviously Onana has been injured and certain other players have been injured, but they've been really underwhelming. Duran needs to start this game. Brentford just can't really defend either. Like, Villa aren't going to have a better game than this one to score a lot of goals. Fulham against Brighton, 2 teams that have played really good football this season. And despite the fact that I have obvious hatred for them, I actually think Fulham haven't got as many points on the board as they deserve. Brighton are currently 4 points ahead and in 4th place, which is just brilliant to see. This is a tough away game at the Cottage, but I'm backing them to get the job done. I've gone 2 on Brighton, but I think it'll be very, very close. I think Fulham will make a big error for a goal. Evan Ferguson scores a win in the 89th minute. And finally, Bournemouth against Tottenham. Tottenham Hotspur, the team that take points off the best teams and give them to the worst. Robin Hood of the Premier League. Bournemouth are a good team though. Yeah, they're a team that play on the front foot, press really well, play some beautiful stuff as well, man. They're really good to watch. The game against Wolves especially, man. They would actually overtake Tottenham with a win here, and I think they're going to get it just because of this Tottenham injury crisis. It's crazy. I've gone 2 on Bournemouth. Like I said, Tottenham's injury crisis is mad, and you know they don't really have anyone to rotate into the team except for Jed Spence. You know, you could give Bergvall a chance, but he hasn't played a lot. Gray got injured in the last game. I don't know if he's fit. Solanke against his former club. I think even if he played, Evan Nilsson would show him levels because he is clear. But he missed the last game. Like they're in the pits. Can't lie. I think it'd be a massive missed opportunity for Bournemouth if they don't win this. Those are my predictions for this game week. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you soon for another video.